So we've done it. I finally got something to work. You can't see it very well right now in the daytime, but the lights down here, they're working, which is obviously amazing. So I'm very happy about that. Now they work from the app, so I can't show you and record at the same time, which is a real big shame. But we're using the car on and off. And also it's really cool when you unlock them as well. There's a little light show. And they can't see much. I need to move them forward a little bit, but I really like them. I think they look the part. They look really cool. The reactor music, the reactor noise and everything else. Anyway, if you want to see them actually being controlled by the app, I just uploaded a short and a TikTok showing that because I had time to record it with somebody else so we could see me doing it. But what I thought I'd do today is, you wouldn't believe it, even more stuff. Now, the stuff I've got today is all interior, which is obviously part of my favourite thing, because that's what you see the most. The lights are really cool, but I can't really have them when we're driving anyway because they're distracting, and also I can't see them. So we're going to do more interior stuff. Now, one thing I'm really excited for, I love it. I love interior lights. I like feeling like I'm driving a Lamborghini, even though it's simply a Seat Ibiza. I didn't mean to sigh when I said that. I do love my car dearly, and I also love what I'm turning it into. And then we've got a few other bits and pieces. Now today's actually a pretty tame one. There's nothing Donald Trump related. There's nothing that's too super duper silly. Instead, it's all pretty useful. But you know, it's all from Temu once again, our favourite Chinese supermarket. I have had a haircut as well, so I'm looking the part. But this, once again, it's all been bought for me, so I haven't really had much of a look at it. So we're going to start off, obviously, going from smallest to biggest. Have a look. There's a few things in there that I do actually like, and I think I will keep. But I'm not going to keep blabbering on. The spoiler's still on. I'm not going to keep blabbering on. I'm just going to show you. So let's get to it. So here we are inside my absolutely lovely wagon. Let me turn it off so you don't hear any background noises. You can just hear the sound of my beautiful voice. This first one, I'm not actually too sure what it does. I know it's supposed to be a clock and some sort of temperature reader, bits and pieces. It just sort of sits on my dash and reads some stuff out to me. I haven't even tried turning it on yet. It's got this little panel which I think you're supposed to just bend so you can stick it, so it sticks like that. I think that's the point of it, or I've just broken it. I don't know. And then I think if I just pull the pull tag, I'm hoping the pull tag is, oh, I've just dropped the battery. One sec. I found it. Awesome. So back to it now that I'm not being a complete idiot. So if I put that in, I haven't even seen if it started or anything yet. So there is a clock. Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't know how you set it or do anything. Okay, so there are buttons and stuff. Let me turn the camera around so I can show you what's going on. One sec. So I'm not going to stick it too far in the way. I've just been playing around with it. You've got the buttons at the back here, which do, so like you can select and change the time. Oh, I've just put to the wrong time now. It was right. It seems, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that does at all. So it seems to be, there we go. It seems to be 12-hour clock, which obviously, for me, I don't really mind. I'm more of a 20-hour clock person. It's got Fahrenheit. I'm not too sure why. I don't know how to change too much of this. Oh, there goes Celsius. Cool. I mean, this is it. I quite like it. The only thing is, obviously, in a car like mine, even though it's not the newest car in the world, I think this is cool because it adds a little look to the car. Because I do have a clock right here, and also with CarPlay, I have a clock as well. But I like it. I think it's kind of cool, and I think it serves a purpose. I don't think, you know, I've not really got much to say about it. I like it, and also it feels relatively good quality as well. I mean, it's from Team. It's what you expect. You've got a little button there, so you can go like a night vision mode, like you have on the old watches when you press a button and go night vision. Yeah, it's kind of cool, and it's ticking over just fine. So I don't think it's 25 degrees though at the moment. I think that may be wrong. It might be 25 degrees in the car. I don't know, but that's not right. Either way, on to the next. So I've got nothing bad to say about that. I really like it. I think it's a cool little addition. It's really funny as well. My other half, she's just, well, my girlfriend, she's just passed her theory, so she's going to get her license very soon. So I'm going to try and get this car as good as it can be. That's what I'm going to say, as good as it can be before she starts driving it. So that's why I'm doing all this stuff. It's all for her, not for me. It's all for her, so she can enjoy and have a proper luxurious feel when she drives this vehicle. Anyway, on to the next one. This one, super useful. It's not really anything exciting, but it's supposedly a super fast charger for your phone. You've got a bunch of USBs, USB-Cs. It just plugs into obviously the 12 volt down there. So I'm going to plug it in, see if it shows up anything cool, see if it does anything cool, and then yeah, I will plug it in my phone in at some point and see if it works. I mean, who doesn't like fast charging? Thought I'd turn my car on for this one just so we can see, so we make sure there's power going through, but we just plug it into the 12 volt down there. That's just saying how much power is going to it. That's kind of cool. we just unplug that. Then we do, there's a super here, which I'm guessing means super fast charging. I don't know if that's what it means. That's my hand. I don't know if that's what it means, but let's plug it in here. So my phone's plugged in and it is charging it. I can't say it's charging it mega fast. I don't know. I need to test it for longer. But yeah, I mean, that is super useful. I do a lot of camping. I do a lot of like going out and hiking and long journeys where I need to charge my phone, and we've only got the one down here normally. So this would be really useful. We can charge phones, watches. Down here is where we've got USB-C ones. Yeah, I mean, once again, just a cool one, just nice and simple, but just adds that little bit of usability to the car, especially for my other half when she gets driving. So that's those two. The first two, which I really like. I think they're definitely interesting. The charger is, you know, it's a charger, so I don't mean to be so close to the camera then. I wasn't trying to kiss you guys or anything, unless you want that. But no, anyway, aside from the point, we're on to the next one. The reason I'm leaving these ones for last is we're going sort of bigger in size. Now this one is a phone holder. So in my car, I have a lack of phone holders. I have a lack of places to put them. If anyone else drives a Seat Ibiza, you know that the air vents are the worst places possible to put your phone. I did have the magnet one, but the magnet fell off the back of my phone, so I can't use that anymore. And I do have another phone holder, but it's really flimsy. So this one is massive. This is not what I was expecting at all. So I said it was massive. This is a phone holder. I spent about 5 minutes there before I turned the camera back on trying to figure out how it works, but it opens up and then clamps your phone in it. And then I guess it just sits nice and flat on top of the dashboard. So I'm going to put it on, and it's going to be hard. I'll record myself with the phone in there, and then I can talk to it and see how it works. But yeah, it's interesting. It doesn't really twist or anything. I don't really understand it, but let's just get to the usability. Let's just get to doing it. Right, I'm thinking right here between the two vents is going to be a good spot. So if I just do it like that for now, if I press down, I think there's a bit of sticky on there, but there is actually like a whole packet. So I'm gonna stick it on properly. My mama didn't raise no quitter, so let's do some damage while we can. That's actually, I think that's taking the stick with it. The only problem with this stuff from Temu is they have like the worst or the best adhesive on the planet Earth. So either it sticks to absolutely everything, making a proper racket, or it sticks to nothing. So let me move that over a little bit. What are we saying about that? That'll do for me. I ain't got too much of an eye for detail. I mean, it's ginormous. It's absolutely ginormous, and it's proper stuck on there now. So I hope. Yeah, let me put my phone in there. Let me have a look. Well, it holds the phone well, but because it's got like a silicone base, it wiggles. So I think if I was driving too fast, it would have a chance. But this would be really good if I was to ever record anything with somebody in the passenger seat. It's the only place I could really think about putting it. I don't know how long I'll keep it on there for because it's so large. But honestly, it's all right. It does the job. It holds the phone, puts it in the middle. Yeah, I can't complain. It's just massive. It's just huge. It just looks very strange coming up, protruding up the top of my my dashboard. But I won't keep going on with this one, but on to the next thing. I'm sorry, I just can't go over how that looks. It's just, I mean, it doesn't look like the worst thing in the world, but I think the carbon fiber and the black compared to like the grey is a bit off-putting for me. The cat's still here. Very cute, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, enough of that. If I'm looking weird right now, it's because I'm not quite sure how to use this. It would seem, well, it's a dash cam. You can see me twice now. You can see directly into my mouth. It sticks to the top, but obviously you charge it up and all the bits, but it has like a spinny camera, and all you can see is the one at the front. But you do have an option to, if you go through it, because there is a back camera that comes with it that plugs in to the side, and then you can it plugs into it somehow, and then obviously you can have a back one and a reversing camera, which is really, really cool. But I don't know what this one's for, and I'm trying to figure it out because it switches and everything, but I can't seem to make it actually do. I'm recording right now and I don't know how to stop that. There we go. I've just recorded something onto an SD card. I don't understand. I'm gonna stick it on and have a look and just see how it looks actually on the car. It's very loose, but let's have a go. I'll try to get as much out of the way as possible. Obviously it charges up, it's really cool. You don't always have to have the wire dangling, but let me have a look. So honestly, I mean, as I said, I've got the car on right now just to charge it. Once again, that huge thing. But honestly, for what it is, so you can record, which I think is that button there. That just took a picture, I think. That there's like different views as well. I honestly don't know. I need to read the instructions on this. I'm normally pretty good at tech, but is it okay to record? There is a button that when I pressed it, that just took a picture. M again, that's taking more pictures. That's switching through it again. I don't know how you record on this. Or is it always recording? I don't. It's recording. It's got a little thing up there, I think. I don't know. I don't understand it. But honestly, pretty good. I don't know what that back camera's for on there. I don't know if there's a way of turning it on so you can use that as almost a rear one, or to look at yourselves. I don't know. I need to proper look into it. But it comes with an SD card. It's actually, as I said, it is actually pretty good. I really don't mind it at all. And as you can see, it's not like the worst quality in the world either. It's pretty solid quality. So yeah, I've been recording for 1:27 apparently on that. Oh no, now I'm recording. Okay, so I can only record in certain screens, it would seem. So now I can record. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I don't know. I quite like it. I do a lot of driving, and I have before been in an accident. Whether or not that was my fault is a question for a different, is a conversation for a different time. It may have been my fault, but either way, yeah, I mean, that could be really useful. And as I said, I do a lot of driving every day. I've done 95,000 miles in this car. I've done about 40 in the last year. So yeah, I'm going to keep it there for now. See actually if it does anything. Have it recorded next time I do a long journey. Maybe get the footage and have a look. But it's got a mic and everything. I might actually read through the instructions one day as well if I can find them again. I'll just put them up here. And also, as I said, there's a rear camera in there as well. But the rear camera is going to be a lot more to set up because you're going to have to run the wiring all the way through and then like down the boot. Obviously, it is doable. And then maybe I'd even get a reversing camera, which would be quite useful because I often reverse my car into things. That's why the back of it looks the way it does. So I've got no sensors either. I'll give that a go at another point. I'm not going to do it today, but I'll do it at another point. And then we can have a look, see how it all looks together. I'll do a catch-up video like I did with my shorts on TikTok. Please like, subscribe, keep up with the shorts. Obviously, if you subscribe, put on notifications so you see when I do the shorts, because I normally do sort of update videos of things that happened in between the big ones. So as I said, when I got the lights working, when I get this in there as well, I'll probably put as a short showing the whole thing once I figured this out as well. And obviously my TikTok also. So yeah, please just keep up to date with me. Obviously I've got a lot going on. I've got a lot coming on as well. I'm gonna keep going. So anyway, we've got one more one to do. This is the big one. This is the one I was most excited for. So I'm gonna get on it now, and yeah, we're gonna go for it. You won't believe it. I just did my whole outro, right, saying goodbye, saying like, subscribe, all of it, and it's working. So I'm gonna put this before the outro because I've just got it working again when I turn my car off, so I can reverse it back into the parking space. So let me just quickly show. Now you can see me and you can see the outside, and it's a bit delayed, but yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. I'm gonna move back up there because I don't like it being right in the middle. Tell me if you already know what this is. I'm opening my window because it's absolutely stinkingly hot here today. I'm going to turn my car off as well. So let me just do that. Boom. Let's go. Tell me if you know what this is. That's right. It's interior lighting, but proper stuff. So from the person who bought this for me, which is my lovely mother, she said that it's got the camera's had a go at me. She said that it's got 4 different sections, which I can see, though that's 5 different sections, I think. I don't really know. And then it has a bunch of bits and pieces that turn the lights on and get the lights going and all that lot. So I'm going to read through this now, have a look. It's also got a scraper. I need to have a look at how this works. This is interesting. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm putting it together. So it turns out that this isn't normal lighting. So I thought it was going to be lighting that plugs in, goes into your footwell, but no, this is supposed to be, if I can bring it over to you, it's very bright. Look at me, I'm looking like a zombie. So this goes in your door card. Now if you've ever driven a new Mercedes or BMW or anything that's that sort of class, even the new Peugeots to be fair, they've got ambient lighting that runs in the door card itself, and that's what this is. So this is supposed to be, it's what this is for, to prise the door cards off. So you take the door cards off, put that in, and then you cover obviously the box and everything, and have it all controlled by an app. That's really, really cool, and I really like it, especially in this car. Now I've got a perfect place in my Seat for it. Just up here, that'd be a perfect place for the lights in my Seat. the problem is that's going to be a big old job, and I've got that is a big old job. I'm thinking that rather than doing all of this now, because this is going to take me quite a while, because I've got to put it all together. It's a whole mess of stuff. It's a whole bit. I don't even know where the end of it is anymore. So yeah, and then you put it like into this bit, and then this bit can clip in, and it's a whole thing, and there's 4 of them. So I'm guessing you cut them and put them per length. I'm thinking rather than doing it all now, that's going to be its own video, because I have to take the car apart for that. Now I can do it, but I need you know, it's going to take a while, and this video is then going to be massively long, and I think it'll be good for its whole video in itself, because I want to make that look good. Obviously I could do something real quick and make it look a bit, you know, make it look a bit different and interesting, but I don't want to. So you see on the instructions there, it's saying take apart the door card, do all the bits and pieces, have some fun with it, but I want to have fun with it, so I want to do it properly, and I want to take my door cards apart, even if it's just the front 2. Probably will only do the front 2, and then I can put the others somewhere else, maybe along the actual dash and interior. But I just think that that's a better way of doing it and having its own video. And once again, that will all be updated via shorts and everything else. So that is that. So once again, I mean, I haven't got anything else working, anything else going on here for today for us. Once I can stick all this back in the box. But I've got some exciting stuff coming up. So obviously I want to get into the restoration stuff going ahead. Obviously I've got a wedding to pay for, and if any of you know anything about weddings, you know that they are possibly the single most expensive thing that anyone ever has to go through in that whole adult life. So that's taking up a lot of my time and a lot of my resources at the moment. Looking at the cameras came back on, looking after that. So what I thought instead, obviously, rather than doing the car restoration for now, I might have a look at doing some of my old bicycles, because I've got a couple running around. Do them, get them up and going, and then just so we've got some cool content, some restoration content, because I like doing that. So what I want to do is what I like doing. Obviously I like doing the Temu stuff, but there's only so much stuff on that shop. I've been through everything. I'm definitely getting there. I'm really excited to put these LEDs in, but that's going to be its own video, because that's going to take me a good hour or so to do properly, so I can cut it down to sort of the 10-12 minutes I normally try to aim for. And then obviously with the back camera, that will be done via a short and a TikTok and all the fun bits and pieces like that. But anyway guys, thank you again so much. Thank you for all the support. We're almost at 110 subscribers. We just did 100, which is mad to me. Really glad that that's happened. Like, I'm really thankful for you all. 100 seems like a very little amount for a lot of people, but I've been doing YouTube, well, I've been on and off doing YouTube since I was about 14 years old, trying to do something. I love cars, and I'm happy that you guys can see me, and I'm you know, I'm getting better, and I'm learning. Every video I do, I'm learning something new to put into it, and I'm gonna be doing restoration stuff as soon as I can, even if it's just on bikes, but it'll be me fixing things, doing things. That's what I like to do, and I'll keep the Temu stuff going as I find more stuff. Obviously my mum's bought me a bunch of stuff, my stepdad too, but my other half, she's got a very interesting taste, and she wants to buy some stuff for me to put in here. And obviously we'll be sharing cars when she passes her driving, so I'm excited to see what she'll buy, and obviously I'll do like a girlfriend, and maybe I can get her to review some stuff. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you again so much. I really appreciate it. I will be doing those lights, but they'll be their own video, and yeah, I appreciate you guys very much. Please like, subscribe, do all of that, share it. You know the drill. You know how to make this YouTube stuff work for me, and I love doing it. So we'll keep on going, and we'll get some stuff done. But thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.